The last question that I have for you, brother, and I appreciate you taking this time out of your evening to come and share with me and share with the listeners. The final question that I have, a lot of people who have family that's in prison, incarcerated, enslaved, whatever word a person wants to use. And you mentioned the brothers 30, 40 years, decades, solitary confinement. It's people who are, while it may be a very small amount of people working to keep the focus on these brothers' cases and get them out and get them some relief. I mean, when you got the United States, again, we talked about it during the course of the program, they're not even recognizing that they're holding political prisoners. You know,
Right.
what can we do to change that? Is there anything we can offer them as words of encouragement and a reason to continue to struggle?
Yes, absolutely. You know, I took my case when I was in prison. I took my case myself, not through a lawyer, myself, all right, to the United Nations. Not that I have any great admiration for the UN. However, I remembered having read Malcolm's autobiography and how he said, we have got to let the world know what is going on. We have to do this. Don't leave it up to the blasted corporate stream media because they distort, warp, and omit everything they possibly can to be used against all of us, okay? And so I submitted my case to the UN. Now, why am I saying this? I'm saying this to say that we need to shine a light every opportunity that we have, like the Durban conference, okay, that Obama didn't attend twice now, okay, and on racism, okay? We need to be shining a light on our brothers and sisters, our political prisoners. We need to be constantly putting it out there in as many different forums as we possibly can. That's one of the most beautiful things about Comrade Sister Kilu and Yasha. That sister has been doing this for years and years and years and years. We all need to be doing this. We need to, because it's one thing to tell our political prisoners, oh yeah, we think about you, we love you. That's not enough. We need to be out here organizing, coming up with our own organization. We don't have to wait for somebody else to do it. Organizing our communities. All of us have some family member who's in the joint, who's been in prison as a systemic prisoner by this unjust system, or who is a family member who's a blatant political prisoner. You know? And this is something, so we're all directly affected. We don't wait. We shouldn't wait for other people to do stuff. In our communities, we should come together and stop being all sad about, oh, so-and-so's in the joint. Of course so-and-so's in the joint. You'll be in the joint too if you don't do something about it. And we need to be determined, creative. I keep using that word, creative. You know, I think about Ernesto Che Guevara when Che, his words ring through my head, because how he said it was, and you probably heard this before, he says, if you tremble with indignation at every injustice, then you are a comrade of mine. We need to tremble with indignation at all of these outrageous injustices and do something about it. Organize, agitate, educate, organize in the community, locally, statewide, nationally, and internationally. We can win. We are in the majority.